She was misgendered by Joel and Ellie, and now throughout the whole game, she's trying to chase them, bro. She's trying to chase them and kill them for misgendering her. So yeah. Yo, nut in her eye with the
5 gifted subs.
Thank you, I appreciate you, fam, man. Let's see. They're trying so hard to make people forget these leaks.
Under here.
What the gameplay needs to do is immerse you in the world, give you as many interesting actions to survive in this world and overcome obstacles. And obstacles could be infected, it could be other people, it could just be the environment, it could be rushing water, anything that could happen in this post-apocalyptic world.
Are you clean? Yeah.
This game looks good, bro.
But more than anything, it needs to put you in Ellie's shoes, that you're experiencing what Ellie's experiencing, making you feel what she feels. Because the more we do that, the more the emotional beats of the story work for us, and the more they work for us in this very unique way that only works in video games.
Inside the gameplay of Last of Us Part 2.
The gameplay philosophy of The Last of Us Part 2 is putting you in the shoes of Ellie and everything that means. It means giving you a threat constantly, as this world has. It means giving you the hard choices.
Because this game takes place in such a hostile universe and our characters are pushed to do really difficult things, we want to put you in alignment with those choices. We want you to understand how hard certain decisions work for these characters, because they're hard for you.
This shit look crazy, bro.
I would say the overarching philosophy of how we approached designing the game mechanically is how can we take things to the next level.
Everything kind of comes out of...
I can jump on this X sword and explain some, but I don't know all of them. I do have trans friends, so I know a bit about this.
Oh, about the 32 different names? Have there been additional names since then?
Story. And how do we do it through systems? So one is you have to feel the pressure of survival. Survive by the skin of my teeth. How do I use all the scrap around me? Any kind of bullet, any kind of rag, any kind of bottle of alcohol. How do we give you that sense of being a survivor in this world?
This shit's gonna be so clean. Oh my god. Oh! Headshot. Ooh, bloater.
Ellie is very small compared to Joel and more nimble. How do we make you feel like you're not the strongest person in the room, but you still should be able to rise to the challenge and survive?
Because Ellie a badass, bro. Don't get it fucked up.
People that are all
still
bigger
a badass. See, like, this is some movie shit.
Creating a character and systems and mechanics that allow you to be much more nimble. And that's where we added a jump button.
Where her ass go?
In the first game, we had a clamber button, but not really jumping.
Wait,
Ellie can jump. The combat scenarios are much more vertical, where Ellie can use elevation to her advantage.
Oh no.
Prone is a huge one. Prone, obviously, it means to lay flat on the ground.
No.
Something so simple, again, something that in real life you'd be able to do. Letting the player have access to all their weapons, all the items, crafting, everything while in that position, and it just creates so many more emergent...
donated $5. Bro, you seen the interview where Polo shouts you outen. Later a guy pulls up on him with a chopper.
With a chopper. We're gonna talk about that once we get to the music video. I heard about that.
Things in gameplay?
Now that we have this other state that the player could be in, which are very low to the ground, how else can we use this other than just hiding in vegetation? We're like, well, there's a lot of man-made things
Going
or
to trucks and shit.
Different structures that have
and there's
collapsed
dogs and
that
shit.
allow just enough space for you to crawl under, which means that now, as enemies are looking for you, you can crawl under things and hide. And it's just one more way to assess your environment and use it to Ellie's advantage. Now, because you can hide under things, we made them smarter and gave them the ability to look under things. So while you might hide somewhere and be safe for a while, eventually they're going to start looking under stuff. And if you're hiding under a truck and they spot you, they're going to yank you out and then try to kill you.
See, bro, this has turned into a horror game, bro. Can't do it. Damn.
Dodging is a big one because now with dodge, anytime you're in a scuffle, you have
Bro,
a chance
that shit
to,
is
time
hard, bruh.
You're in a scuffle.
Fuck out here.
You have a chance to get away.
Ugh.
You have a chance to counterattack. It lets escape be an option as well. Sometimes you just gotta run.
Damn.
And that is another part of this world, which is sometimes the threat is so overpowering that you just have to get away.
Nah, Ellie ain't no bitch. She
When
gonna
you
run.
are partially hidden, or you're in grass, that means people from afar
Eric
can't see you.
donated
People from
$5.
Fuck.
Love the streams, bro. Hope you are doing well. Keep up the great work. You are awesome, my guy.
Hey, bro, I love you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
closer can kind of see you. They will eventually acquire you. You're not completely hidden when you're in grass.
Bullshit, bro.
Watch yourself.
I like it realistic,
And it
but
makes
my
you as a
nigga.
player become much more
still
aware of
wanna
your
live.
surroundings.
Jump, prone, dodge, all these things feed into both
Brag out.
exploration and combat because it lets us expand the space. The size of spaces can be bigger, the intricacy of spaces can be more complex, and it still works exactly.
I can't
as
wait
you
for
would
this game to
expect.
drop.
So when it came to our level design, we really wanted to challenge ourselves to make a world that really felt like a real space as much as we possibly could and didn't feel like a series of combat encounters and exploration spaces and then combat encounters that felt like a Hall of Horrors or something, but something that really felt like a space that you could explore that seemed like a legitimate urban environment. And that pushed us to make our level design even more open than it was in the first game, which for us at the time was pretty open. In this game, we've gone so far in making the level design open that there are actually entire story moments.
Mindloss32 donated $5. Okay, last time I'll say anything but you were about to listen to music in GTA RP. I said Balenci 3 to 4 times and chat got banned. Ju went to use the chat system I subscribed for. Back to LOU2, my bad. God damn! I'm Webezzy donated $5. I was level 300 in the online mode of The Last of Us 1.
What? Oh,
I don't care WTF you're saying I'm buying this game. I waited too much years for my life.
I'm buying the game too. But 300 in online, I never even touched online, bro. But hold on, what the last dude said? Okay, this is the last time I'll say anything, but you were about to listen to music in GTA RP. I said Balenci 3 to 4 times in chat and got banned. Oh, you're the same guy that's he said, but back to Last of Us 2. My bad. Back to The Last of Us 2. I just wanted to get that off my chest. My bad. Bro, okay, what is your Twitch, bro? If you put your Twitch, well, you can't put your Twitch in the goddamn thing, but like, bro, you gotta ask the mods, bro. They banned you. I didn't, bro. So I'm sorry. Maybe they can be forgiving. Somehow, someway, thank you for the gifted sub. Young_KB, thank you for the resubscription.
rhyme.
Haunting Panda, thank you for the subscription.
Rhyme.
Entire combat encounters, like full scripted sequences that you may completely miss.
Well, beautiful.
And there are things that we feel like, even though a portion of our player base may never see these things, the fact that when you do encounter them, you feel like you discovered them, it lends them this charm and this magic.
I like
that
things like
is
that.
unique to games that
I like
you know,
things
this,
like that.
This happened to me because of what I did and what the place I explored too.
Crafting is very much about a payoff to exploration, meaning that when you enter new spaces, you want to look around for supplies. You want to open drawers and cabinets and look for
Oh, shit.
different things that will allow you to craft either items that can help you heal, items that can help you attack multiple enemies at once, such as the
Back
Molotov.
Dante donated $5. Yo, Dante, we tried yesterday, but how much to throw it back today?
Why? 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 Clay Morgan, thank you for the resubscription. Slate Bubble, thank you for the subscription, bro. Everybody's like, do it, bro. Just do it. Don't ask.
Or the landmine that Ellie can craft.
Ooh.
Items that can help augment your weapons,
Wait, a
like
landmine?
a silencer for her pistol, or craft new kinds of ammo.
It also gives us tons of interesting gameplay choices and overlaps that you can do in any moment and on the fly.
Fucking clickers.
We try to be a game that wants you to make a lot
Royal
of different
91
decisions in
donated
combat.
$5. What's up, Dante? Love you, man. Did you see that DC the Don finally got out of his terrible label situation after 3 years?
Yeah, bro. Fucking finally. That shit is like... I thought for the longest artist was saying like, bro, don't sign, don't fucking sign. And we keep getting more and more examples of why you shouldn't sign, bro.
Possible. And the way that we've expanded
I'm glad
the
for him,
recipe roster and all of the recipes and how they interact with each other is carefully chosen for the different
ingredients. Did the ULA reaction video.
That was good, too.
Keep killing it, brother.
That was when they was doing the fighting, right? With the backpack?
Ingredients and making sure that you always have these interesting decisions to make.
We put a much stronger emphasis on the importance of the choices you make in the long term for your character.
It'd be useful.
Through the weapon upgrade system, through the player upgrade system.
I don't know why, but I love the little rotate thing in games. I don't know why. I just love the rotate shit, bro. It'd be looking fire.
There aren't enough resources in a single playthrough to fully upgrade your character. The choices that you make, you're going to have to live with. And we wanted to make sure that all of the choices that you made had a really noticeable and tangible effect on the way that you play.
Oh, that's fucking, I don't know. I hate shit like that, bro. I want it to be where by the end of the game, like, all my shit is leveled up. Now I know that I need to pick one thing, at least one thing, or else, like, it's over.
You feel a greater kinship with Ellie because you are living with decisions that you've already made. Like you are continuing this through line of her journey through this world, and the moment-to-moment gameplay is influenced by that in a way that we haven't before. The realization that your choices have these long-term consequences is very much like the nature of the narrative.
ITZ_Hezi has just donated $10. ImDontai, I don't know if you care about this, but a guy made a graphics mod for GTA 5 that you can use on 5M or Story. Shit looks real ASF. Raised on YouTube link.
A graphics mod? To where it looks like real life and shit like that?
Of the game.
Yo, thank you for the 10, bro. Appreciate it.
And I'm happy that the mechanics are supporting that.
Next month, bro. Next month. PlayStation. I'm copying. I'm copying whether you not. Don't care. Suck dick.